In his boots and bar with straps so tight, Alex struggled to sleep through the night. His legs uncomfortable, his toes too hot, he tossed and turned and banged into his cot, crying and sobbing with all of his might, wondering why Mummy makes him wear shoes so tight. His mummy came running, he sat on her knee. She dried the tears from his eyes and explained why it had to be. You've got happy feet, so small and sweet, tiny and perfection. But when you snooze, you must wear these shoes so they point in the right direction. She rocked her baby and held his hand, whispering a lullaby, go play in Dreamland. Blinking slowly, Alex opened his eyes. He was awake again, but was in for a surprise. He looked up at the sky, then down at the floor. His boots were gone, they were no more. He hopped and leaped, thinking, this is great, but best of all, his feet were straight. He wondered what to do with feet so free. Glancing around, he spotted a tree. He ran so fast as he could, laughing and smiling as he approached the wood. With knobbly branches and emerald green leaves, he clambered to the top using his arms and his knees. Alex pulled himself to his feet, he could see so far. Then suddenly out of nowhere he heard caw-caw, caw-caw. A large-winged creature swooped into sight. It grabbed with his talons and they were off into flight. Flying so fast and so high it took his breath away, but the friendly creature just wanted to play. Wings as wide as a house, feathered tail purple and long, as it swooped across the sky it whistled a happy song. Eyes as big as footballs and beak as orange as a carrot, the creature turned and said, "Hi, I'm Ponseti the parrot." Ponseti soared through the sky with the greatest of ease, faster and faster over the carpet of trees. They flew over oceans, canyons, mountains and sand. Spotting a clearing in the jungle, they decided to land. Ponseti made a nosedive straight down to the ground. Crash, bang, wallop, they were landed safe and sound. Not the most graceful of landing, that's true to say, but now back on the land they were ready to play. Right, Ponseti, said Alex, what shall we do? Ponseti replied, it's your dream, so it's all up to you. Welcome to Dreamland, it's a magical place where imagination can take you anywhere, land, sea or space. So Alex thought for a moment, he decided to explore. After all, he'd never been to the jungle before. Trees as high as skyscrapers with trunks large and round, leaves, plants and bugs scattered on the ground. An orchestra of animal noises could easily be heard, from the hiss of a snake to the squawk of a bird. But in the distance they heard the most awful yelp. Oh no, said Ponseti, we must go and help. Being as quiet as a mouse, they followed the sound, soon stumbling across the creature, and here's what they found. It was a furry little creature walking round with a limp. Please help me, I'm hurt, said Charlie the chimp. You see my leg is sore as I swung from tree to tree. I fell to the floor and I've hurt my knee. Ponseti and Alex rushed over to see what could they do to help heal this chimp's knee. He thought for a moment, and with a little concentration he could help the chimp by using his imagination. So he wished as hard as he could and he closed his eyes tight and imagined a doctor to help end the chimp's plight. In a puff of smoke the boy's doctor did appear. Fear not, little chimp, your doctor is here. The doctor assessed the chimp and wiped the tears from his face. Your knee will soon be fixed with this little leg brace. He fastened the brace to the leg and explained although it was tight, it was only to make him better and he would soon be all right. With a smile on his face, Charlie gave thanks for healing his knee, and with a hop and a skip he was back up in his tree. Ponseti turned to Alex and here's what he said. You see, even some chimps must wear leg braces to bed. They may be uncomfortable, they may be a pain. The sooner you sleep, the sooner you'll be in Dreamland again. So next time your mummy says goodnight, time for bed, think of all the fun and games in Dreamland to be had. Where will we go tomorrow? What shall we do? Play with the aliens on Mars or the lions at the zoo? With a bit of imagination, when your eyes are closed tight, we can do whatever you want when your mum says goodnight. When the next night came and it was time for bed, Alex didn't cry, not a single tear was shed. He kissed his mother and then held her hand. Closing his eyes, he knew he would soon be back in Dreamland.